Why are you making me yawn so much, chat? Alright, stand by for a lost signal from the garage as expected. Chat, this is Garage Control UHF Com Check. Out of sync? Yeah, I left OBS on this computer. If you restart it, it does better. Alright, give me 1 second. Be right back. 1 moment. Stand by for loss of signal. Good? Alright, cool. So, welcome. This is a 1959 Ford F100, and I'm trying to get it done basically by the end of this month. If you notice up at the front, there's some parts missing. We're going to try to put some of those parts back together. Yeah, I know the problem. I don't know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no wheels on it. So, I have brand new front suspension, brand new leaf springs for it, and we're going to put those in today. Tires won't stay out on this one either. Don't do that again. All right, so let me get going here. So we'll go over to the front cam here. If you look, there's something missing from like right in this area here, okay? Yeah, something's missing right here, and we have to, you know, fix that. The part that I need to put the wheels on is right there. I just gave it a good cleaning and once over. 619, the bolts are still not ideal. See that over there? I saw your message. I want to wait till the thing's back up on the truck to take the discs off, because honestly it'll just be easier to loosen those bolts when it's bolted back to the suspension, right? So what we have to do today is where I stopped is those bolts right there. See those three that are holding this metal plate right there? We need to torque those down to 50, and then we need that bolt right there, and the bolts that are holding the back of the spring right here, that needs to go. Those bolts that hold the spring perch, need to be torqued to 50 foot-pounds. We looked up grade 8 bolts. Somebody loaded up the torque tables for this yesterday, and the torque tables for a 3/8 bolt for 3/8 bolt is 47 foot-pounds, and it'll handle 150,000 psi. That's what it says. SAE grade 8, 150,000 psi, medium carbon alloy steel. 3/8 bolts should be 47 foot-pounds. So we'll torque them right to 50 and call it a day. So why leaf springs? Because that's what the suspension is. How's the rust looking under the truck? How much have you covered so far? So actually, dudes, I just need a second to decompress here. So that's actually a good question. There's still holes in it. I got to fix it. But here's the thing. Yeah, hey, Brimo. So here's the thing. So next week, guys, like, okay, I need to get this truck done by the end of this month. It has to be done. In fact, I'm thinking like maybe a week and a half. I need to get it finished. And I have a checklist here of everything that I need to do. And if you guys notice, there's not a lot of stuff crossed off. We need to get stuff done. And that's not necessarily a problem, right? It's just something that we need to address. So here's the thing. Next week, there's a reason why I wanted to do the dress challenge right now. Sorry, there's a bug. There's a reason why I wanted to do the dress challenge right now. The reason why I wanted to do it and get it done, the reason why I powered through it is because next week, so I need Monday and Friday off. Monday I want to play golf with my dad because I'd never get to do that anymore. And then Friday I have wedding stuff that we have to deal with. No, wedding isn't on Friday, don't worry. I wouldn't be working right up to it, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe, who knows? So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are all going to be truck streams. Literally starting in the morning and going all day. I'm talking like 10 to 15 hours of truck streaming a day. Yeah, maybe not 15, but let's say 10. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be all car stuff. I need to get this thing done. It needs to be done. The reason why I need it done is because I want to drive away from my wedding in this truck. That's what I want. We're going to get a live stream of the wedding? No, probably not. Why did the front fall off? Well, because it fell off. So get someone like your dad to help out. Yeah, Foz, my dad's helped me before. Depending on how stuff goes, what are the major hurdles right now? It's just a lot of small stuff. I mean, obviously, we got to put the axle back in. I have to fix some stuff with the front brakes. I got to do brake lines for the front. My front brake lines that we made previously are very, very half-assed, and they're like they leak. So on top of being half-assed, they don't work. So that's good. I got to fix it, and we got a lot of work to do, man. It looks like a Reliant Robin. Dude, it does. It's so strange. How much needs to be done? Prong, I know this conundrum with project cars, right? I know. Massachusetts has pretty hardcore state vehicle inspection. It's pretty hardcore comparatively to like a lot of states. Probably one of the strictest. Comparatively to like Michigan, where you could literally drive down the road with 3 tons. All right. Oh, the base station battery died, so I had to plug it into power. If you guys hear a feedbacking noise, you know what's going on. I didn't plug it into the charger last night. Sorry about that. So, um, so yeah, okay, what needs to get done versus what doesn't need to get done. So, there's the wire harness needs to be cleaned up. A lot of it is just wires hanging, not grommeted, not sheathed. So, we got to do a lot of that. I got to do a lot of cable management in the cab and stuff. There's still a couple of holes in the floor that we need to figure out. It's just a bunch of small stuff. I have pretty much everything that I need minus a couple of bolts at this point, and minus any other surprises. There's pretty much, it's just a bunch of small things, dude. Just a bunch of small things. Let's chit chat. More truck. Stop. Don't know how much hassle it is, but could you set a noise gate in OBS? Noise gate isn't going to fix the problem, Jack. It's feedbacking because it's plugged into power. That's not going to fix the noise gate, dude. Okay, cool. If it's not that big of a deal, I'm just going to let it ride, man. Jack, I'll be straight up with you. I do not have the patience to go and troubleshoot an audio problem right now. Let's just work on this and get it done. I got to get that axle back in, dude. So, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, it's really not bad. Yep. Cool. But I do need to, dude, I'm still like, right now. I'm sorry, the game pissed me off, dude. I hate saying that out loud, but it pissed me off. So frustrating, dude. It's frustrating because, like, I want to play Kerbal and I want to have fun with you guys playing Kerbal, and it's my job to do that, and I don't like being bad at my job, even if it's not my fault, you know? Yeah. I don't know, man. Sucks. Do you want a commentator? I mean, yeah, sure, Bree, if you want to come out here. You need a plushie rocket you can punch when KSP does this. You know what, Tylen? You know what the thing is, dude? When I was younger, dude, I would rage. I'd get mad. I'd punch stuff, you know, kick things, you know, break stuff, you know, like, what does that do? You know what? Honestly, it just made it worse. It makes it worse for me. I don't know. It just makes it worse. Like, I feel like I'm annoyed at whatever I was annoyed at, and I also just broke this thing that I own, right? Like, there's no... I try not to get mad. Yeah, and just keep it cool, you know? I don't, like, breaking stuff doesn't do it for me anymore, dude. It kind of used to, but not anymore. For the future, this is ground loop interference. Get a ground loop isolator, $10 on Amazon. You could just leave the base station plugged in. Okay. Passion bounces back harsh sometimes to yourself. Yeah, Moo, you know, that's a good point. Yeah, Jack, that's why I just wanted to go and come out here for a second before we get to work and just chill for a moment. We just chill for a second. I'm wondering, maybe we could open the garage door. We'll open it a little ways. Speaking of fresh air. There we go. You like the train poster? A lot of people do, man. Tidbit of space news. Artemis 2 Orion service module completes acoustic testing. Nice. Good. It's already in ONC. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's right. It's been ONC for a little while. Dude, I'm trying to keep track of so many different things in my head, Novus, that I'm like failing to remember certain things. Like I read it, dude, like I was just looking at that. I'm like, when did that ESM get to ONC? It's been in ONC for a long time. It was there 4 or 5 months ago, if I'm remembering right. I don't know why I expected it to be daytime there. Whiteboard. I'm using one, Elwood. Yeah, crazy. Is the sun still going down? Oh yeah, no, you can still see the nights. You can still see daylight. Yeah, it just looks like it's nighttime out, Jack. Quiet. Very nice. My neighbors are outside looking at me, freaking like I'm nuts. Because I'm standing out in front of my garage talking to myself. That's great. Lovely. They looked over, they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm good. Oh dear. Here he goes, talking to himself again. Yep, that's right. Oh, dude. Oh, we have a visitor.
I've appeared in the darkness. And I brought beer, so I said it.
Did you bring the opener?
No, I figured you opened it the other day.
Okay.
And I don't know where the opener is inside.
That's alright.
You got enough tools out here.
Yeah. Bree's here, guys, and we have had cider.
How'd you do it the other day?
I just pushed it against that and sent it. I don't think you can do that.
No.
Here, no, I don't want to mess up my toolbox. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I spilled it all over my toolbox. That's good. I don't know.
I brought them out here.
I don't know. There are places.
I don't know why your toolbox thing is.
It's a toolbox. It's all right. I don't know where those went. Here's a roll right here. I don't know. The toolbox doesn't have a beer opener. You can see the back of the Dodge out there. Oh yeah, you can. Nice. You can see the Dodge. Neat ride. You have a 57 boggers. Cool, man. 57s are cool with those bug eye headlights. Pretty neat. I got to put the solid axle in. I got new leaves, and my spring purchase, I drilled out the rivets because I wanted to put an IFS in, and then I let this project sit for a while, and I decided I wanted the solid axle back in, so we put the solid axle back in and figure if we're going to put it in, let's put it in right. Give it all new parts. You're rebuilding the 57 to stock. Cool. Very neat. Here you go, baby. How's your day?
Sounds like it went better than yours.
Oh, man. The game's really, really fighting against me. Yep, but it's all right. You're rebuilding it to stock. All right, so...
That's mine.
Oh. Boggs, are you going to do, like, drum brakes in the front? My neighbors are outside. Did they say something to you?
They waved at me.
Oh, right on.
I had to go, so
Why don't you say hi?
Because I was bringing you cider.
Why don't you go and say hi and be sociable?
Because I was helping you.
I appreciate it, man. I'm just busting your chops.
I know, jeez. I don't do it to myself enough already.
Chat's like, being sociable? Ew.
I love Twitch chat. You guys get me.
Oh, okay. Right on. Her shirt literally said, your shirt literally says, hello neighbor. Thank you. I love Twitch chat too.
I didn't even realize that, but now that you say it, it does feel...
You putting drum brakes on it, Boggers? Cool. All right, so you're really going stock. This one's been dark-sided, man. It's got a 302 in it, and it's got discs up front.
What do you mean when you say dark-sided?
Means you've... So, like, there's, with these trucks, there's, like, dark side, light side. Light side is keeping it as stock as possible to preserve the car. Dark siding it is doing the opposite of that.
Okay. I'm being sociable with Twitch chat.
Oh, there you go. You won't go turn on that Dodge and let us hear it. Carburetor's jammed up, Spoon. I have a rebuild kit for it there. I left ethanol gas in it over the winter like an idiot. Oops. Shake your arm.
Ad time. Do we still have channel point redemptions on here?
Just for ad time.
Oh.
Ad time and cool emotes, and that's about it.
Well, I think we're obligated now, aren't we?
Yep. And hear our neighbors yelling at each other. That's funny. All right. Let's roll.
You didn't do the ads.
Oh, ad time. There you go. All right, so let's roll. I just got done rebuilding a 57 Chevy. Nice, Bog. That's cool. Really neat. You should put a Godzilla engine in Freb and go drag racing. A 7.3? Bandit, I'd like a 7.3 for the 97. That'd be pretty cool. It's a great towing motor. I mean, I'm not even talking like a built one to go drag racing with a 97. I'm talking one to make it a really good truck at towing. You know, that would be really cool. All right, dudes. Break time's over. Let's go. Damn, Phenomenon. You're just giving everybody crap today. All right, where we left off is I got to torque. We got to torque all the bolts. The suspension mount bolts. So I'm going to get the torque wrench out, and we'll set it to 47 foot-pounds of torque. And we'll go from there.
Didn't we say 50-60 yesterday? Like, didn't you crush some washers or something with 70?
I just said 50 foot-pounds of
Oh,
torque.
I thought you said 70. I'm sorry.
No. Did I?
I thought you did.
Chat, did I? And Dama, thank you for the raid, dude. I do appreciate it. You said 50. Word.
All right, I'm gonna go get my ears checked.
Are you tired?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Positive. How about you?
I'm alright. I'm just bumming, man.
Yeah.
Kerbal was really pissing me off, dude. Are y'all located in Florida as well? No, I was at one point, dude. We're in Massachusetts. Yeah. But Boggers, I lived in Central Florida for a good while, for a couple of years. Long time ago, but yeah, I lived down there. Lived in Winter Park, dude. It's near Sanford, Florida. Yeah, dude. I like Central Florida. Central Florida's nice. I mean, there's rockets there. I do like those. I do like rockets, and I like race cars. Central Florida has a lot of that too. All right, let's get rolling.
Actually, chat. When EJ and I have secret talks late at night, he tells me how much he hates rockets.
That's
They're his least favorite thing, and how it's all a trick to get you to subscribe to him on twitch.tv/EJSA. It's all a scam to get your money.
I'm gonna.
We have an anti-Elon shrine in EJ's closet. It travels with us.
An anti-Elon shrine? What does that even mean?
No, I just picture Helga from Hey Arnold, but like the opposite of that. With her Arnold shrine.
Are you saying my head's shaped like a football?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. And actually, in this metaphor, Elon's head would be shaped like a football.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's right. All right, let's torque these nuts. Got him. All right. All right, so I have the torque wrench set to, it's set to 50. And we'll torque these nuts. Got them. Waiting for an audible click. Okay, that's one.
Elon's head is more shaped like a rugby ball. Isn't that just a football?
Let's go with the second one here. Stop looking at my belly. Jeez.
Stop showing it off.
You like it, don't
I mean,
lie.
I do.
Okay. All right, that's two. And then this one, I can't get at it with the torque wrench, so we got to do it backwards. I remember this from last night.
Nobody till Aquax. Heard that.
All right.
Just giving you a hard time, man. No hard feelings.
Wrench, please. Wrench, please. Pulls.
Wrench.
Pulls.
Wrench. Are you talking to your tool or to me?
Is your name Wrench?
No, but maybe you're I don't know. How many EJs does it take to screw in 3 bolts? One. It's just 3 bolts, Spoon.
The wrench is stuck. It's
Yeah, I
stuck
thought you were
against-
asking for a wrench. Exactly, Hollis.
All right, so I guess we'll loosen this a little bit.
Yep, we got new leaf springs.
What's that?
Bandit asked if you got new leaf springs.
Yeah, Bandit, we ended up putting new leaves all around, dude. Okay.
Sam Carr, I already got him as Magners. Thanks for the sub, bad info, Bobby.
Bobby.
EJ, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Okay. Good. Got him. Got him. Now I got to do that with the bolts back here. Just on the rear leaf spring perch. Just give me one moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
So there's 2 that go up this way and then 2 that go that way. I hope I can get the torque wrench in underneath the spring. All right. I think my neighbors are drunk.
You think?
I think you know, they're drunk.
Nah, they're just having fun.
That's right. It's a good time.
Spoon, quit looking at his undercarriage. That's not nice. That's weird, man. Why would you be staring at his undercarriage?
I'm staring at the truck's undercarriage. I mean, does that help?
That's what he was referring to. I was making it weird, but now you just made it meta weird. EJ, your undercarriage is showing. Look at that fresh paint.
Yeah, the paint does look good. I might have to do this backwards. That's what I was worried about.
I'm just admiring it, man. Come on. Only trucks.
Check out my only trucks, bros. All right, here we go. Or not.
Hillness says, and you painted that with the body panels and engine in place?
Yep.
Y'all worry about animals sneaking in with the open garage? Just me? I mean, nah,
Not really.
we're here. If a bunny wants to pop in, I'll probably be like, oh, look, a bunny, and then I'll, like, I don't know,
And then you'll be like, I don't know.
kick the bunny out.
You'll
From-
kick the bunny?
No, I'm not gonna kick the bunny out! Or I'm not gonna kick the bunny, I'm just gonna, like, politely lead it out. What if it was a snake? I mean... I'm not gonna kick the bunny! Your bunny nest in your backyard produced 2 bunnies this year? I think we have a bunny nest. I'm not gonna kick the bunny!
You kick my bunny.
I'm not gonna kick the bunny! That would be so mean.
Okay.
I put out a bird feeder by my office window, but it has not been visited by birds, and it's probably been... I would have put it out Monday, so I don't know if I'm just missing the birds, or if they just don't like me. Bremo's not kicking a bunny! See what you did?
I didn't do nothing. You're the one that said it.
Whatever. I put it out on Monday, Hillness.
Hey, Bree, did we get confirmation of our special guest next week?
I think we did. I don't know if the transportation has been arranged yet, but I've been told it was being worked on.
So I may or may not, guys, be getting some help with the truck streams. If the schedules work out.
It would be Tuesday morning pickup, Friday morning drop off. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I can't get at it that way.
Did you find a way to resurrect Henry Ford? Yeah, we've got a cloning machine in the house. Surprise!
Yeah, that's what I've been working on, guys. That's why I've been so stressed. Just figuring out how to clone people.
Figuring out how to bring Henry Ford back to life.
Yep.
Derek is coming.
I wish I was that freaking
Right? No offense, sweetheart, but I was thinking the same thing. Casually cloning people? I mean, yeah, we've been doing it to sheep for forever.
We have?
I don't know. That's what the 3D printers are for. Project Lazarus. Nah, it's no YouTuber chat. We aren't that cool.
If it was Derek, do you think I would be this cool about this? Let me put it to you like that. All right. I'm going to put the torque wrench on the ground.
You're not wrong, Aqualux. Actually, an extra EJ might be more helpful than stressful because I could just tell him what to do.
What's that?
I said, an extra so Aqualux said, I would have thought if you had a cloning machine, the stress would have been from dealing with the other EJs. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think it would be nice to have an EJ to do dishes or clean the kitchen or like put out my patio furniture. EJ clone would be nice.
Trying to say something?
I'm just saying you're a busy man. And I like you so much, I would want more than one of you.
You don't want that. Don't lie.
You don't know that. That was oddly specific.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm just saying the patio furniture needs to go out and you haven't had time to do it. And that's fine. I understand. You're busy. You're working on a truck. But it would be nice to have a second one of you to do that. Because I am weak and you are strong. Dig a hole, diggy, diggy hole. What? Why are you giving me that look like I haven't said this to you a million times? Why do I always get to be the bad guy? Why is this not a good thing that I love you so much I would want two of you? I don't understand.
Thanks, Nez. Because you're a slave driver.
I'm not!
Maggie knows. You're a slave driver, woman.
But I'm not!
That's what a slave driver would say. All right. Now we got to go do this to the other side.
I don't understand what I did.
All right. Let me move the cameras around. I'm going to switch this over. Okay, cool.
Aqualux, no, the real question is how would I know which one is the real EJ? Oh. Yeah, how would I know which one is the real EJ?
Just ask questions about to the EJ that you've actually that only the EJ would know.
But you're a clone, don't you share knowledge?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. What sci-fi world do we live in?
Can I just work on my damn truck? I don't know.
The one that takes out the patio furniture is the imposter. What is pickleball and why is it becoming popular? I don't know, but I've heard it's quite fun and you can play it with a beer in your hand, so that's probably why. Just a straight clone is like a twin, but with the right sci-fi tech, they can be networked into a hive mind of EJs. Yeah, pickleball is lazy tennis.
All right. Let me get the other sets of bolts. Let's go.
What a
I thought badminton was just lazy tennis. Yeah.
well, this is different lazy tennis.
This is lazier tennis. Alright, I'm just getting all the parts that I need. That one's missing a lock washer. Both of these are missing lock washers.
Didn't you, I said you crushed washers the other day?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
What does that make Pong? Chat, how many of you... Okay, so we had a social question at work today that inspired somebody to post...
Here we go.
It inspired my manager to post a photo of his Genesis 2 console. And 1, respect for my manager. 2, I don't know if I had heard of a Genesis 2 console.
What?
Like, we don't have one in our collection.
We don't have any Sega consoles in
Yeah.
our collection.
Oh, they didn't say Sega, but that makes sense. They just said Genesis, so I didn't connect it to Sega. Yeah, Hilmus, Genesis 2. And every time something like that happens at work, it just confirms my career path choice. Like...
Alright, let's roll.
The social question was, what game do you play when friends come over?
Well, Bree?
I posted Sushi Go Party and talked about my TSA story.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I know.
Alright, so I'm going to put the shock mount perch in first, dudes. Let's...
Have you never heard my Sushi Go Party story, chat?
Oh no. Chad, just say yes.
It's not a long story.
Just say yes, trust me.
So I bought a copy of Sushi Go Party when I was out in Boston for PAX, and on my way back to Detroit, TSA had to check that it wasn't actually food. That's it, that's the story. I play subtly ask them to leave so they can relax. Is anyone playing the new Zelda? I was thinking about getting it because it's all the rage, but I'd never finished Zelda 1. But I don't know if that's just because I couldn't tell if it's because I wasn't into it or if I just got on the hype train too late. I don't know. What were those? Look, why were you looking at the camera like that?
Didn't finish Zelda 1?
Okay, not Zelda 1, I mean Breath of the Wild. I didn't finish Breath of the Wild. I meant Breath of the Wild, chat. I'm not talking about 1991 Zelda. Do you like it so far, Hillness? I saw it got a bunch of 10s and 9 out of 10s, and I'm like, man. but I don't know if I have time. And I was thinking I think I got Darkest Dungeon 2 when it was on, like, when it first came out, so I'm like, I might want to play that. You're enjoying it? Okay. I never played Zelda growing up, and so I just feel like I missed a train, and, I don't know. Get on the train quick.
Yeah, it's a good game, baby.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
I'm kind of like, really? You didn't play Zelda?
No, so we had a PlayStation. We didn't have.
Oh, you were the neighbor's kids.
Yeah. We had Spyro and Rayman and like. You had the violent games? What?
Right?
And I don't know, like, my mom, like. How can you tell there's desync? Crash Bandicoot, yeah. We had Game Boy, so I had a Zelda game on Game Boy, and it really annoyed me because I could never get past, like, the very first level or whatever. Did not play Okami. I don't know if it was Link's Awakening. Evidently you're really desync, sweetheart.
Okay.
Hi, Master Louie.
Can you restart OBS real quick?
Do I just, like, literally exit out of it?
Yeah, exit out. Go to the bottom of the screen and just start it up again.
Okay. Let's hope I don't shut off the screen.
Chat, stand by for loss of signal.
All right. Am I gonna hit?
As expected.
Am I gonna hit exit? Oh, you can't see me clap. That was really stupid of me.
Switch cameras. Switch to high cam.
Perfect. All good? All right. And now it goes back to front cam?
Okay. Now
Look at
I
me,
gotta
chat. I'm being helpful.
You're helping.
I'm
Bizarro.
helping.
All right. Now, torque wrench is set to 50. You guys can't see that. And we will commence with the torquening.
Chat, I have really sad. Oh, no, I think I found it again. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what Zelda game it was that I couldn't get past the first level. I do think it had a gold front on it. And it really annoyed me. I was probably like 12 at the time and I just couldn't figure it out. And game guides did not exist. So, yes, Master Louie?
Okay. Those are torque weed.
It's most of the Zelda games. The handsome fellow, that'd be EJ.
Yep.
No, it was for my Game Boy. Oh, really, Spooky?
First of all, you're playing Zelda on Game Boy. That's your problem.
What do you mean?
Playing Zelda on Game Boy. It's not a Game Boy
Well,
game.
it wasn't OG. It was like the foldable Game Boy and not the DS. The Game Boy SP, I think it was. What?
God, you're a freaking normie.
What?
Normie.
What do you mean, normie?
Normie.
Why does that make me a normie?
Because you didn't play it on console like the rest of us.
Whatever. The DS and the SP are not the same thing because the DS had dual screens. That's why it's called the DS. Okay?
Get a brick Game Boy and then we'll talk.
I wasn't old enough for a brick Game Boy when it came out, okay?
I was.
Bring back clear game consoles. Dude, I got a Game Boy Advance for being part of a bowling league. And that was the best thing I ever got from bowling. A Link to the Past? It might have been. Yeah, bowling. I got it for going, I don't know why.
You bowled?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of bowling?
What do you mean, what kind of bowling?
Candle pin? 10 pin?
Whatever bowling you make a 7-year-old do.
Did the ball have slots for your fingers in it?
Yes.
All right, that's 10 pin. Yes, there are different types of bowling, Lammons.
What kind of bowling do you think we do in the Midwest?
I don't know.
What was your team name? Team... Our moms are friends, and so we were shoved together on a team. And I remember the peanut butter vending machine cookies. Solid team name. Candlepin's a Massachusetts thing?
Yeah, candle pin, baby.
Wii bowling?
Candle pin is bowling, but with a bocce ball.
Oh, that would be a Massachusetts thing.
What?
They don't mean anything bad by that, I'm just saying.
Yes, you do.
It's very Italian out here.
What? No, it's not. It's Irish.
I did play Wii bowling. Candlepin bowling looks ridiculous. I just Googled.
What? What do you know? Candlepin is cool. Candlepin to regular bowling is what pickleball is to tennis. Okay?
I've always wondered about that though. Like, why did you give people the Nintendo Advance for bowling? Like, shouldn't bowling be enough of a gift in itself? Like, why was that the reward that you got?
What?
I don't know. Master Louis says, does the engine run?
Yeah, it should, Louis.
She's from the Midwest. Anything on the East Coast is more Italian, even if it's Irish. Okay, but bocce ball is actually Italian.
Who said that?
Das Hibbit.
Yeah, that's fair, man. Rock your body to the left, it's Candlepin. Rock your body to the right, it's Candlepin. Slide back and feel the rhythm.
Bocce ball is actually Italian. So that
Yes.
would make it more Italian.
Racist.
What is that? Why?
You are a racist.
Master Louis, I'm sure EJ will give you more details, but replacing the suspension was definitely necessary. There was a crack in one of the springs.
One of the leaf springs cracked, Louis. The suspension was kaput. It was kaput.
Dead. It's not race. Thank you, Hibbit. Yeah, we ought to replace that. Yeah, tell me about it, Louis. Better to replace that spring than to leave it alone. Sam Carr, you owe me $1. You're
Damn.
not in Michigan, you don't need suspension.
Oof. too real.
Dude, Spoon. So we drove to Michigan with EJ's folks.
This is funny. This is a funny story.
And they started complaining about the roads in New York. And at that point, I was like, oh God, these poor people have no idea what they've gotten themselves into. Spoon. Oh no! They don't know!
There we go.
They don't know.
They didn't, and then they got on 24, dude, and that was an educational experience for my parents. EJ's dad started apologizing to the truck. He was like, I'm sorry I'm doing this. Yeah, it was pretty funny. My dad was like, no, no, sorry, truck. Pretty funny, actually. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going to tighten up number 3 here.
And the thing is, I don't even think the road we were on was that bad. Like for Michigan roads. Hi, Ewok!
Ewok, what's up?
Yeah, Spoon, I forgot what road we were on, but it was better than I expected.
It was 24.
Oh, was it? Okay. Because we were heading out towards you, so... At least it's not New Mexico Road.
Yeah.
New Mexico Road just empty. Ernock, you don't get to complain because the roads being crappy in Michigan are your fault.
Owned. All right. Time for the torque wrench.
Those lowest bidder. True! The roads in Michigan are so bad because we let truckers carry more than other states do. All the roads in the Rust Belt are crap. I mean, I haven't... I don't know what you mean or not.
All right, 50.
Oh, I didn't know you frequented Kalamazoo, though. But I guess if you have to go to Chicago, do you go through Kalamazoo?
What? No.
Maybe he does, sweetheart.
They aren't. No, what?
Do you even know where Kalamazoo is?
Not near Chicago.
No, but you shush. You don't understand. All the time we run. Oh, okay. Kalamazoo sounds like a made-up place. It kind of is. You can land planes on the roads in Michigan? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did it. They landed A-10s on them once.
Oh. Yeah, it's closer to Chicago than Detroit is. Exactly. It might make logistical sense to send something to Kalamazoo, then send it to Chicago. I literally drove through Kazoo to go by Chicago like a month ago. Thank you, Spoon. I don't know what EJ's talking about. I don't either.
Yeah, okay. The funny part is that Ernock is not Spoon. Those are two different people coming from two different directions. Interesting.
I-94 goes right to Chicago. And through Kalamazoo, doesn't it, Ernock? Ernock drives a truck. So he would be going through Kalamazoo For logistical reasons. Yes. I win.
Yeah, whatever.
I knew more roads than you did. I did it.
Cope and seethe. L
I
plus
did it.
ratio.
I'm the winner. Okay, bye or Ewok.
Ewok, did we get a good word on that? On that thing?
On the thing. Kalamazoo sounds like a zoo. The other reason I know you would go through Kalamazoo to get to Chicago, sweetheart, is because the train to Chicago stops in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, I know, but Ernock works for a trucking company off the West Coast. Is Kalamazoo west of Chicago?
No, but if he was going east, he might do Chicago and then Kazoo.
Kazoo? Is that the weird Michigander
Yeah.
thing to call it? Ooh, let's go to Kazoo.
And if I was going from Chicago to Detroit, I would stop in Kalamazoo.
Detroit.
Did you not drive this somewhere across country? No, that was the 97 Mazda. Sorry, he's on the 59 right now. I know you're actually curious that... and I'm talking about seeing... Oh, Erdak, my company is out of Chicago. My old company's out of California.
Oh.
Spoon, I know Boston Accent Boy didn't just make fun of our names for cities.
No, I made up of your enunciation of your own city. You can't even say your own city names right, dude.
Kazoo is a nickname. Kalamazoo is a mouthful. Also, I went to Central Michigan University. I don't go to KZU.
Alright, we got one more to do.
No, I knew that Aqualex. I didn't know Michigan specifically had roads that, like... I mean, couldn't you say that about any roads then, if you're just talking about the interstate system? That you can land planes on Massachusetts roads too, but they're not crap. And that was the whole point, is that Michigan roads are crap. No, Master Louis, this was not the cross-country truck. This is the 59. The cross-country truck was a 97. This is the 59. We're going to plan, if EJ can get it done in time, to drive away from the wedding in.
This is a different truck, bud.
Okay, Spoon. No, Master, you're fine. I need to stay on topic. I just get distracted with Michigan things.
That's right, Miss Kazoo.
This is going to be the wedding chariot. I mean, it has to make it to the wedding first, but yes, hopefully this will be the wedding chariot.
There we go. I got an angle. Come on.
That's it. I'm sending a Kazoo shirt in the P.O. box.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, Master, I thought it would be a great wedding chariot.
All right. Now we got to put the spring in, dudes.
I thought we did that already. Jeez.
There's 2 of them,
Oh.
lady.
Oven fried buffalo chicken was a great success. Everyone should try this recipe. Fortunately, we don't go to Detroit no more. Lansing is as far as we go. We usually stick to I-80, I-70, or I-40. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is the truck that we're working on here, Louis. I gotta put this thing in here. See this thing? I've gotta put this tall drink of water in, and then I gotta put the front axle back in. My neighbors are outside drinking and they're yelling at each other. I don't know if you guys can hear it. You 2 are helping get Tiny Victory to sleep. All right.
Nice.
Cool. Let's get back over here. Let's put that front spring in.
I-90 to run
Yeah.
up to Syracuse in your neck of the woods. Cool. Don't you love it when your neighbors yell and you aren't sure if it's friendly or not? I'm
No,
pretty sure it's friendly.
They're definitely giving each other crap.
Yeah.
It's really funny, actually. All right. So I got to get up to the front perch over here. And we got to put the shackle in.
Master Louis says, rock solid job. I love this.
Thanks, man. Okay. That needs to go there. I'm getting ready to do what's called hanging the leaf spring. We just need, I need to get the leaf, and then we'll put this all together here.
I'm off to play Zelda 2, as Primo puts it. Thanks, Illness.
I'm just going to get you guys down to ground level so you can see what's going on.
Neighbors fighting while you're streaming is great news. You can sell pay-per-view tickets.
So, if you guys look over here, I just put the shackle in right there. See the screw?
That's why you sub so good. Thanks, Master.
Now we gotta put the leaf in.
Ooh. I'm kidding. Is there any way to get this conversation more boring? It'll help get Tiny Victory to stay asleep. Oh, knock. But is your company Dunder Mifflin? Or is it like Miffer Dunland? Is this real NASA?
No.
Yes. Real NASA is a man in his 30s putting a truck together in his garage in Massachusetts. That is real NASA. That's what the government doesn't want you to know. We are sending a truck into space. I don't judge.
So, yeah, my logo kind of looks like theirs, that's all.
This is your federal tax dollars at work.
This is your tax dollars at work, boys. All right.
She thinks you're boring, not me, says Victory.
Damn.
A man in his suspension spring. Chat's talking about your underwear.
That's fine. I'm kind of over it.
I figured you were, but I wanted to warn you. I don't want you to get banned for showing too much on Twitch.
You won't get banned for showing your underwear. And if we do, that would be some wild hypocrisy.
I mean, if you do, it might just be good for you, because you'll get all the attention, and then they'll unban you in a week. Master says, thank you, EJ. Explain everything you do here, please.
Okay, so this right here is a leaf spring, dude. You can see the other one over there that we put in. This is like the most basic form of suspension. Basically, see where that bolt is? That's the way the suspension travels. It's basically a bow, kind of like this, and then when it hits a bump, it spreads out like that. And that's why I'm working on this shackle piece here. The shackle, basically, when the leaf spring compresses, it'll do this. It'll move back and forth like that. Now, obviously, I don't have enough arm strength to make this spring compress, but because it's not mounted out back, I can move it back and forth. That's what happens. When the spring compresses, right? When the spring compresses, it straightens out, and then because it's straightened out, you need to take that linear motion, and the shackle converts the linear motion, of the spring stretching out. It takes stuff that's going this way and makes it swing. That's basically the travel. So when the spring is fully compressed, the shackle will be over here. When the car is just driving down the road, it'll be there. Right? If it's fully decompressed, it's over here. So it can move about 90 degrees of movement like that. See? what I'm going to do is these need to be torqued to 40 foot-pounds, but I get them started with the ratchet and give it a couple of ugga-duggas here. You don't want to tighten one side over the other too much because it'll pinch the rubber bushings in here. There's little rubber bushings that are behind this that isolate the metal, so it's this part of the leaf spring called the leaf spring eye is a piece of metal that's kind of rolled over like this, right? It's kind of rolled over like that. You can see it right here. And then in between, there's like a rubber bushing. A bushing is basically just a cylinder of rubber with a hole through it for the bolt. That's just the bushings are a little bit of an isolator to help dampen out the suspension. They basically make the thing ride a little bit smoother. That's all.
Thank you for the gifted sub, Hokey. What
Thanks,
about what about the other side on the outside of the car, or is it bolted?
The other side is bolted. I'll show you. The manual calls for us to install these first, but I need to get the torque spec. I need to make sure that those nuts on there on the shackle are clamping with the right amount of force to be able to, so I don't pitch the bushing. You don't want to over tighten it.
Also, Chad, if you liked the electric ratchet that EJ was using, you too can get one of your own and give us $2 at the same time if you just use the link I'm going to post in chat. When you buy a ratchet, EJ gets $2.
That'll be $2. All right, so what I'm going to do, see this thing? This is called the torque wrench. The torque wrench will basically make sure I tighten it to a certain tightness here, and tightening it to a certain amount, it'll make a clicking noise, right? And when it makes the clicking noise, that means this thing is clamping with the right amount of force. Hear it? Now we'll do the top one.
Hey, buddy, why don't you go torque your nuts?
I am. All right, ready. So what I do is I always double check. Just cool. Now, it's looking for 30-40. That's what the manual says. So what I'm going to do, it's important to tighten this in sequence. So I'm setting this to 40 now. And the reason why you want to go to 30 is because you don't want to load this thing up too quickly. You want to get it to 30, let it sit for a second, and then tighten it a little bit more. That's 30 to 40 foot-pounds. There we go. That's one. Two. All right, we're good. Okay, so now we're going to move to the back. So Louis, pay attention here, bud. So the leaf spring goes back and forth on the front shackle, but on this one, it's captive. This right here is called a leaf spring perch. I just painted this the other day, and then what I was doing is, a second ago, is installing the leaf spring perch and making sure that there's 2 bolts that go up this way and 2 that go that way. I was making sure that these are tightened to spec. And then I did the same with the shock absorber mount, which is right there. That shock absorber mount, it makes sense. It's this red thing that absorbs the shock. I'll show you how that goes in a second, because we're fully reinstalling everything. So I got to go get the bolt that goes through here, and then we have to tighten that bolt a certain amount so this thing clamps the bushing in the leaf spring with the right amount of force. See, there's a little piece of rubber in there. We got to make sure that rubber has the right amount of clamping force so the suspension works like how the factory wants it to work.
A foot-pound is the amount of force you get when you're twisting on a bolt with a 1-foot lever. Right? Is that
Yep.
how you would say that?
Yep,
Cool.
she knows. Bree is smart.
Bree remembers the explanation from yesterday.
Yep. It's basically the clamping force. It's how much it's going to clamp it. I was literally sitting on the bolt, by the way.
Master Louis says, show me the spring again.
Okay, let me back up.
Can we see Bremo do it? No.
So the spring's down there.
Now tell us what a horsepower is. It's the amount of weight a horse can pull, one horse can pull.
No,
No, what is it?
I forget what it is, but I know it's not that.
Damn it.
So the spring, dude, Louis, picture like a bow and arrow, right? Like if I'm an archer and I'm pulling back like that, that's what this is. The leaf spring is just a bow, right? Except like you know with a bow, when you pull back, it does this, right? It's the same thing, but working in the opposite direction. But think of it like a bow and arrow. This thing can flex. You know, it starts concave and then it goes straight. It can straighten out. It straightens out when you hit a bump.
This is huge. That's what she said. Wait, what? Yeah, 1 pound applied to a 1 foot lever arm, resulting in torque. That's what I said. Not really, but, you know, close enough. Good enough for government work.
Oh, of course I dropped it. Why wouldn't I?
EJ drop tips. Torquing makes me feel good. Was it the 10 millimeter?
No. This is a truck from the 50s from the States, man. Ain't no millimeters here. Okay, so when you torque something down, when you torque a nut down onto a bolt, you know, the spec for torque is basically the amount of clamping force, the amount of pulling together force that you're putting on it. If you turn this thing a certain amount, you're putting a spec on it, and you're trying to stretch the bolt, right? And when you stretch the bolt, the bolt trying to stretch will end up clamping this right here. So I got to make sure that this is clamped, but I don't want to over tighten it. If I over tighten it, then this thing won't pivot, and my suspension will bind up. You don't want that. That's definitely not what you want. So we have to tighten this down, and when we tighten it down, we got to make sure we tighten it down to the right amount. I got to go get the socket and the wrench for it. I think it's 5/8.
Horsepower is 550 pounds moved 1 foot in 1 second.
Yep.
I am aware that horsepower is not equivalent to actual horses, but at one point was. All bolts are metric. If you think the socket's too small, that's what the hammer's for. When you replace a flat with a spring like this, does it affect removing the tire?
What?
Master Louis, when you replace a flat with a spring like this, does it affect removing the tire?
Do you see any tires on the front wheels, homie?
I think he's saying because then you could, like, it would spring back or whatever. So would it change how you change the tire?
No. That's tightened down. So now I'm going to switch off from my electric ratchet, and we're going to get the torque wrench out, and we're going to apply the right amount of clamping force here to this. If you want to set the torque wrench,
How many Ugga-Duggas does that call for?
that was at least 3 Ugga-Duggas.
What is that referencing? Because a million people in chat ask it a million times a day.
Impact wrench.
But is it like...
So the air tool, you see the red tank that I have at the
No,
front
I
of the
know.
garage?
I know what an Ugga-Dugga is, but is it like a Vice Grip garage joke or something?
It's just a general automotive joke.
Oh. I mean, is the suspension in this case with a spring connected to the tire?
No, it's connected to an axle. Okay. We just gotta wait for the click. So this is looking for 50, 60 foot-pounds. So I have this set to 50, and
Rear stick use 60 foot-pounds. Got 'em.
Okay. Now,
And the axle's not connected to the spring, right?
the axle is connected to the spring, dude. I mean, Louis, if you just stick around for a little bit, I'm putting the axle back in a moment here. Okay, now I have to set to 60. There we go. Okay, we're in. Hackerman's.
Hackerman's.
We're in. People clap.
People clap! How do you spin this without... You always do it so well. And I just drop it.
Talking about the drumstick?
Yeah.
You talk so. Well, you're talking about doing that?
Oh, you're doing it in between your fingers. You're not...
Yeah, you just.
Oh. I thought it was like in between. Okay, that's different. That's...
Chad, do you know how to do this?
Well, now I'd have to teach myself while I sit here.
Did you touch my drum set?
No.
Oh.
I can't do it like you. Wait, so which... Okay, wait. So this...
You're just literally doing.
But you make it look so smooth.
Practice.
Whatever.
Desync. All right. Stand by for loss of signal.
Means loss of signal.
Ready?
Okay, but give me back my fidget toy now. I want my fidget toy. Give me my fidget spinner.
Oh my God. Is the can explosive? Oh yeah. Very explosive. It's acetone. Of course it's explosive.
But it needs something harder than a...
A drumstick is not going to make acetone explode.
That's what I'm saying. Why the...
Because chat.
Okay. You don't, like, turn your fingers that much. You just, like...
Just. That's it. That's all you got to do.
I'm not starting it right. See, what am I missing?
I don't know. I don't know. It takes practice.
Wash my fingers.
You're moving your wrist. I'm not moving my wrist. Put your thumb out like this. Try doing that. You can't do it. That's funny. Chat, she can't do it.
What are you laughing at me? This is like color guard all over again.
You can't. Wait, you can't do it?
This is like color guard. Chad, he's being mean to me.
I'm not being mean to you. You're the one that's not doing it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna show I'm not stupid. I'm trying to do the thing. Why can you do... Okay.
Oh my God.
See, look. I'm trying to do the same thing you are. Forever. Why can't I do it? I'm missing something.
I'm just a smooth operator.
You're using your knuckles. You're rotating your knuckles, too.
Oh my God.
How am I so bad at this?
Is that a bald patch you can see? Yeah, Judo, don't get old, bro. Don't get old. Trust me on that one, man.
Primo's trying to do too much? Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time in my life.
Yeah. Don't get old, homie. It sucks. What was that?
Playing the drums on your ball patch.
Well, my mom said I had a hard head. But at least I can do this. Duh!
I need a flagpole. It's
Oh
very
my-
important.
No.
Chat,
No. Don't start swinging a flagpole around here. You're going to break something. That's not where the drumstick goes. This is a toolbox. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I swear if you break something.
I need Chet to know I'm not incompetent at twisting things.
Why do you need to prove this to them?
Now that you've asked that question, I feel really stupid. But also, I haven't gotten to do this in a while, and it's making me really happy.
I have the hat, Acton. The Gulfstream hat. Yeah. You were in marching band? Nerd.
Dude, I had a varsity jacket. You know what was on my varsity jacket? Theater, honor roll, and marching band.
They gave you varsity jackets for theater? Bro, I had 7 varsity letters from sports. Jeez.
Where'd you put the drumstick that you moved on me? Oh, it's
They're,
right
on the,
here.
they're right in front of you, lady.
That doesn't surprise me in the least. Imagine being JV theater. No, the way it worked is you had to be.
What was that?
I don't know if it, I didn't get like a varsity letter for theater. What it was is I was part of the International Thespian Society, and when you got inducted to the International Thespian Society.
The what society?
The International Thespian Society.
Oh. Oh, I thought you said something else. Oh. Oh, that makes more sense.
You got a letter for being on the football team? No, I got my letter because I was on honor roll. I got my. That's what
She
my
was
first.
she was in the lesbian society or whatever. I don't know.
We live in a society.
We do.
We live in a thespian society.
We live in a what? What? Why do you keep using that word? It's weird. Stop saying that.
And the thing is, chat, I was never even on a play. I was only ever backstage or an usher.
Don't fraternize with the help, chat. All right. Let's put this damn thing back in.
That's how I got my letter too. See, Ernock? Nerds unite! Now who's in Boston and now who's stuck in a crappy little town in Michigan? It me.
Who is stuck in a crappy little town in Michigan?
People who got their varsity letters in sports.
What's the name of that guy from a crappy little town in Michigan that plays for the Lions?
I have no idea.
TJ, what's his name, Spoon?
I feel personally called out. Sorry, Spoon. Spoon, if you knew what town it was, it would explain a lot more why I'm like...
Twirl it with your eyes closed?
Spoon, think of all the crappy little towns near Dearborn. There are people watching the stream from Gary, Indiana. I'm sorry to those people.
It's a Midwest thing. They give you letters for all sorts of stuff. And we got letters for doing something.
I got letters for doing something too.
Oh, okay. Your letter is not equivalent to my letter. My letter required copious amounts of physical activity.
My letter required copious amounts of intellectual activity and actually doing my homework.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I got a letter for doing no homework. So who's the winner here? I did.
Shut up, you don't know!
I just want to see the engine if there's an engine. Pretty please. Yeah, all right. Here. Come with me.
Shaky cam. You're giving Chad you're making Chad seasick. I have to go to the bathroom.
All right.
We'll see if I return.
What do you think, Louie? Why did she go? Why did you go out the door? The garage door is open. Lady, you went out this. I don't know. Yeah, Jim. Did a little bit of work here and there. You like it? Nice. Guess how many liters that engine is, boy. I bet you won't be able to guess. It's 5 liters, man. Now I want to hear it. The spark plugs aren't hooked up. What do you think of TJ Lang? No, Hutchinson, Hutcherson, or something like that? I don't know. All right, dudes, let's put the damn suspension back in, please. So, I got to take this right here. There's the cornet out there. I got to take this thing, and we got to put it down there. No problem, Louie. Yeah, all good. Before I move the heavy thing around, though, I'm going to wait until Bree gets back. Hutch isn't from a small town, though. Oh. Oops. Oh, in the meantime, we'll take the bug assault and start killing the bugs that are flying in, boy. Got him. When did they stop using leaf springs that are double stacked, like one normal and then one upside down on top? Covered wagons do that, Flykin. The Model T did that too. Yeah, that suspension technology quickly went out of favor, dude, in like the 20s. There you are. Got him. Quick on the draw, bro. I thought that was an actual gun. What? Why? That's mean. Yeah, the Dodge is out there, dudes. I gotta rebuild the carburetor. We'll do that when the truck is finished. You good? How's the house?
Still there.
Okay. Does that just fire air? No, it's called bug assault, dude. It fires salt. It shoots out sprays of salt. It kills bugs. Super useful. Dude.
Yeah, while I was on my way to the bathroom, I remembered I had another thing on my varsity jacket that was incredibly impressive. You wanna know what it was? Model UN. Yeah, it is an LTT bottle.
Yeah, judo. Primo's a Linus, big Linus fan. She's a nerd.
Spoon, it was not good, model you.
So, leaf springs, yeah. Flykin, wait, did Flykin ask that?
What? People are revoking their requests for you to
Oh, no.
marry me now.
Louis,
Feels rude?
yeah. Flykin, trucks still have leaf springs in them to this day. And that, I'll kind of rope Louis' question into it too. What's the benefits of a leaf spring? It's pretty damn strong for what it is, and it's ridiculously simple. Great for trucks. Like, semi-trucks. Every semi has leaf springs. Every single one of them. Even steam engines use leaf springs. I mean, we don't use those anymore, but steam engines have leaf springs. You see the leaf springs in a steam locomotive. They're like this thick. And like all of them stacked on top of each other is like that, man. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, you use them because they're simple. They're simple. I mean, did you see how easy that was to put in? It's not, that's it. The suspension's in. Compare that to like a control arm suspension where you have an upper control arm, lower control arm, you have two ball joints, you have your coil, and you have your shock absorber, you have a strut. It's complicated. That's more complicated than this. This is 3 bolts. Easy. 2 shackle bolts and the perch bolt.
It's just 4 bolts, chat.
No, it's 3. You weren't listening.
It's just 4 bolts.
Wish I saw more steam trains because, well, steam trains. Yeah. You may have done sports and got varsity letters for sports, but look at you now, nerd. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Now you play video games for a living, and I get paid to sit in meetings where people yell at me that I'm not doing enough. Which
Code
one of
monkey.
us really won?
Just proud. I think I won. Just, So
Code
do the
monkey
leaf
just
springs
proud.
in the front turn with the tires? How does the steering work on the leaf springs? Oh, all right. That's a good question. I can explain that. Yeah, sure. So the leaves don't move. Those don't move. They don't turn. This truck has a solid front axle. And so here, I'll get the other camera out. This truck has a solid front axle. So I'll try not to shake the camera as much. So a solid front axle is literally, as the name implies, it is a solid front axle. The leaf springs go here and here. We're going to take this thing and we're going to put it down there. We're going to attach it to the leaf springs. So how does it steer?
Cue Patrick meme, by the way. We're just gonna take this and we're gonna put it over here.
How does it steer? Well, there's a kingpin in there. See the kingpin? And that turns. And then it's connected to a tie rod to the other side. And the whole thing turns. The whole thing is actuated by this piece over here. That's called a pitman arm. The pitman arm pushes on the control rod, which is attached to the spindle, which turns the entire truck. See? That's it. That's how it steers. See what I mean? Very simple. I mean, that's just not necessarily just leaf springs. This whole truck is super simple. Very, 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 very easy to work on. Now, don't get me wrong. Leaf springs are simple, but yeah, you're not going to get... You
It's
okay?
fine.
You don't get that smooth of a ride with leaf springs. They're more a utilitarian thing. Ask any trucker. Anybody that drives truck or not. You need the springs in the chair and a nice cushiony seat, or else your back will get destroyed. Love those hubs back there, by the way. Oh, okay.
I'd be doing more if I weren't in this meeting. Literally, Aqualux, every single day we have a conversation where they're like, there's a lot of bugs. Why are there so many bugs? We shouldn't be creating more bugs. And we're just sitting there like, if you let us work on these bugs, there wouldn't be so many bugs.
But
If we fix these bugs instead of being in this meeting.
anyone know why it says Dodge Division on these?
because Dodge made hubcaps for Ford in the early 50s? Early 50s?
No.
Oh.
No. Dodge was a supplier for Ford in the teens.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Fleet vehicle? Nope.
But are those Ford hubcaps?
No, those are the caps for the Cornet.
Oh, okay. But the Cornet wasn't made in the teens.
I know, it was made in the 60s.
So what were those caps made for?
They're for the hubcaps on the Coronet. The reason why it says Dodge Division is because Dodge is a division of Chrysler.
Oh, but you said it was related to Ford.
I did not say that at all.
Yes, you did.
Not just now.
I said because Dodge was a division of Ford. You said, yeah, in the teens.
No, Dodge was never a division for Ford. They were an A1 supplier for Ford.
You know what?
They made like hubcaps and stuff for Ford.
I think you were correcting me, and I was thinking it was you were trying to tell me more about the hubcaps.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put the axle in.
Good night, Master Louie.
See you, Louie. Good night. All right, so we got to get the axle down under here.
Make like a spring and leaf? Exactly, Pythos. You owe me $1.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this axle up on the... I got to get it on the jack here.
Master Louis says thank you. He appreciates your help and explanation.
No problem, man. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the axle from here, put it down there on the jack, and then once we have it on there, we'll roll it under, and then there's points to align the thing. So the first thing I got to do is bench press this damn thing.
I want mozzarella sticks.
What?
You heard me.
Okay.
I don't know where to get them.
Remo, what's the name of that restaurant with all the goofy stuff on the walls and the mozzarella sticks?
Oh, crap. I can't remember it right now. I know what you're referencing. I know it's an Office Space reference. I just can't remember the name of the stupid restaurant.
Office Space?
It's an Office Space restaurant!
No, you mean tchotchkes or flingers?
I was talking about... wait, which one's with the flare?
Tchotchkes.
Oh, it's Super Troopers? Oh.
I love you. You mean tchotchkes or flingers? So, right here, dudes, you got a metal jack, right? And then you have a metal part. You don't want to scratch up the metal part. Put a piece of wood on it. If you like it, then you should put a piece of wood on it.
But you've used metal.
I don't like you. I love you.
But that's not how the Beyonce song goes.
Oh my God. Okay. Nope.
Now who's messing up references?
It's stuck on the sawhorse. Come on now.
Modern semi-trucks still have leafs on the front axle but airbags on the rear. My back would be destroyed without an air ride seat, says Ernock.
Yep, pretty much.
The saw what now, says Krylani?
The sawhorse.
Can Bremo help on one side? I don't know. What do you think, babe?
No.
Okay. So what Bremo has learned about lifting heavy things is that her helping just makes it worse, because if she can't actually lift it, it's just going to cause more problems. She's like, oh my God, I can't hold it anymore.
Can't pull over anymore, man. Man, that thing's heavy. Come on.
Nice. Tomorrow EJ will complain that his back hurts.
Nah, we good, man. I don't lift with my back anymore after herniating a disc. I don't do that. I bend my knees every time. Because you'd have to be stupid to frickin' try to lift something like this, like that.
Lift your back until you hear a crack. Lift with your boosters, not the capsule.
What?
Flakin says lift with your boosters, not the capsule.
That's a good way to put that, man.
Yeah.
All right. We'll just use this and roll it in.
We also don't trust Harbor Freight engine hoists anymore. I think it probably got lost, Thompson.
What?
The drop tips clip.
Good. Frickin' good, man. Good frickin' riddance.
I mean, I'm just guessing, but somebody tried to use the drop tips command, EJ drop tips command the other day. It didn't work, so. It's not lost. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Are you sure you don't need help?
I'm sure.
You could go get a neighbor.
No. Yeah, so much for using the wood.
EJ dropped the transmission. Narrator, EJ needed help.
All right, Bree. Now I need you.
Oh God, okay. It's not gone, it still lives on in our hearts. What do you need me to do?
Okay, two things. Either our neighbors are blazing up, or there's a skunk outside and you need to shut the door immediately. That's a skunk.
Where's the door? Where's the door?
The door is at the front of the garage.
Okay, but where's the switch?
It's above the light switch to the left.
Light switch to the left. Oh.
Dude.
I found it.
Dude, they're right next to each other.
No, they're not.
They're right next to each other, man.
They're not.
Okay, come on over here, sweetheart. That's the second thing. There's a knob on the top of the jack. No, you're using the jack.
Oh.
There's a knob on the top of the jack. Twist it all the way to the right till it doesn't twist anymore.
I want to twist it open, right?
No, closed. Twist it to the right. Okay. Now pull the lever. Again, just keep doing it. Push the entire jack forward a little bit. Under the truck. More under the truck. Okay, that's good. Okay, go again. All right, slow it down. Okay. Again.
Again?
Nope. Stop. Again. One more time. Just one pump. All right, stop. Just leave it there. Cool.
All good?
Yeah, guys, sorry I didn't narrate that more, but there
You gave me a tool.
pilot dowels that are on this thing, and you need to align it. It aligns on this bolt that goes through. It comes out the bottom. I needed to make sure it was aligned. But Now we're good. She's
Yeah,
nice.
I'm a certified mechanic now. I am
Nice
an
and
engineer.
aligned. She's nice and aligned. Perfect.
Primo and EJ sitting under an F100, KISSING.
That doesn't even rhyme.
I know, but that's what. Who said that? Falthorin.
Fallathorin.
Where's my phone? Did I? Found it.
Okay, so now the pitman arm goes through the pitman pivot here. That's going to need to be tightened up correctly. See, this Aqualex, I don't know if you noticed, is a castle nut. You can cotter pin that thing off so it won't move.
Did we get the new bolts? I didn't see.
The new bolts? Yeah, of course.
You know what they call being a mechanic? Applied engineering. Not wrong, Ernunk.
Okay, now we got to get the spring perch, which is kind of crusty, but it's all right. This is to hold, to retain the top of the U-bolts correctly. There we go. And then the U-bolts go right through there. Okay.
I don't think it was a skunk. I didn't even smell it. You were smelling it before I did.
smelled the skunk. No, that was absolutely a
Oh.
skunk.
EJ has a better nose than me, chat.
And then the shock mounts go back up in there.
That was me. The smell was coming from inside the house.
Like I said, either our neighbors are blazing or, and I highly doubt that because one's a police officer. I don't, yeah.
It's not like it's illegal here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Keep forgetting that. All right. So we got to go up to the front. This is shock mount, and then we got to put 2 U-bolts through here, and the U-bolts will retain the leaf, the axle to the leaf. So let me get the U-bolts. I painted them so they look nice. It kind of sucks because they look nice, and we're going to attach them to these crappy rusty parts.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Like, and that wasn't that long ago
What?
when your green screen was orange and you were working on this in the garage.
That was 2020.
It wasn't that long ago.
Okay. Nice exhaust pipes. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, I guess it has been 3 years, but
I can't. What kind of really messes with me is that the truck hasn't run in 3 years. That was the last time I had it running.
wait, what?
Yeah. I started it on the last day of 2020.
Oh crap!
Yep. Weird.
I remember when EJ had just 3 more bolts.
It's a different project, but it doesn't count. Okay.
You had it running here, just not driving.
All right. If you want to look at it that way, I suppose. Two and a half. All right. So when I painted these, I made sure we didn't paint the threads on the bolts. So yeah, we got painter's tape everywhere.
Oh yeah, because you were concerned about the garage door being closed when you started it for us.
What?
That's what Flykin said.
The small spot of rust rot on the cap is really annoying. On the cab. Oh, yeah, I know. I did not follow the truck repair streams. What do you still need to do on the truck for it to be road ready? It's pretty much good to go after this. I gotta do some things with the brakes. Phoenix. Yeah. It's just like mission mode, man, but just with a car. I operate the same way. You dropped my drumstick.
I know, I keep doing that.
Here we go. So, got the U-bolts. There we go. I have to do this 4 more times. That sucks. We'll do it all now. We'll do it live. I work on and restore steam traction engines. If you need any advice, let me know. Steering are good with a chain, which I'm good at lining up front ends. Oh, right on, man. Thank you. Yeah, dude, those things do have a... It's like a chain. It's almost like a tiller wheel or something, right? That's cool, man. Those things still make crazy amounts of torque, even for them being as old as they are, dude. Got that big old flywheel on the side. That's cool, man. Cool engineering. I'm a little more sophisticated. We have leaf springs and drive shafts, okay? And my steering uses a Pitman arm, and we drink with our pinky at now. It's like a chain binder. That's cool, man. That's cool, Crokin. Really neat. So yeah, right on, man. This thing doesn't need to be... It's pretty damn, like... It should, like, if I torque the bolts down, it should come in straight. We'll know. I mean, you guys will see if it's not straight. But yeah, if you see anything, yeah, just check it. If you're gonna be here for a while, yeah, just check it. Check it for me.
I think my problem is I don't know how to get it started without... So you're saying...
Mike is a bit strange in sound. All right.
Oh, it might be done by now. Charging. Remember you had to plug it in?
Well, you guys let me know if the power goes out.
I am here, and I will read them. Sounds good.
It's good now. They work hard, plow and flywheel belt powered factories and mills. It's so freaking cool, dude.
Yeah, Ernak, that's the feedback when it's plugged in.
Man, I taped these up good. Jeez. So I'm just getting painter's tape off of these right now, dude. So kind of bear with me here. We'll when I painted these the other day, I wanted to make sure I don't get any paint on the threads. See what I'm talking about? I didn't want paint on those.
Yeah, that's what it is how the heck do you...
You're still trying to do the twirly durler.
Oh.
The whirly durly?
Yeah, because it doesn't... How do you start it?
Skills.
You hate me. Hey, it's me, John. No, this is the truck of Theseus Kurosaki.
It's got chassis paint on it, Spoon. The bolts have chassis paint. They're not gonna rust, dude.
Good night, Snake.
All right, Snake. See you, buddy. I use Spoon. I use VHT. VHT chassis paint is money, dude. It's roll bar and chassis paint. It's basically pour 15 in a can. Very nice. Really easy if you needed to get done quickly. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna get all the tape off the U-bolts so we can get all of it done all at once. It's only 3 a.m. Everyone falling off. What? What do you mean?
A couple people just said they were going to bed.
Oh. Yeah. That's fine. It's all right. I kind of expect people to go to sleep now.
It do be sleeping time. You're a good painter.
What?
You're good at that.
Thank you. I painted the bed on this truck.
I know, you do a good job.
Thank you.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your EJ is? He's right there.
Oh.
I found him. He's right there. I don't know if you could see me, but I was waving the drumstick around.
Anytime I'm doing work like this, I also use VHT. Yeah, VHT is the best, man. Oh, almost got the whole roll of tape. Yes. Yes. Oh,
So
sick.
satisfying.
Yep, we got it in one roll. That's money. It's 3 a.m. and I got the stream as your background noise to help you go to sleep. Right on, man. Wait, does that mean my content puts you to sleep? Oh, crap.
You put me to sleep. What? I don't know.
Are you okay?
No, it's the Magners.
You had one Magnus.
I know, I didn't eat well today. I had taquitos for dinner. And then I had crackers with blueberry cheese on them.
Blueberry cheese, not blue cheese?
No, blueberry cheese. It was blueberry, vanilla, goat cheese.
Oh,
It was okay.
it's just, that sounds healthy.
What do you mean? How does
Ugh.
that sound healthy?
You have any avocados in there?
No. An avocado.
Can you make remove points? Can you make a remove points redeem?
That's just ad time.
I hate channel points so much.
Huh?
I hate channel points so much.
I always complain about when users don't like new things because they could just grow up and deal with it. And that is how I feel about you and channel points.
But I've done the grow up and deal with it
No,
part,
you
and
haven't!
I still hate it.
No, you haven't!
It's my stream. If I don't like channel points in my stream, how is that my fault?
Because you should learn to like them and use them to your advantage.
What's to my advantage?
It
Bree?
reminds you to run ads.
We already do that.
Not in a timely manner. Yeah, use it in a way you can ignore.
Let me put the stupid U-bolts back together. Okay.
Did you redeem Fudge's ad time? Notice how he didn't answer me. He's a jerk, chat. He hates me.
Okay. In.
That means I have to get out of the couch, Facha. Hi, 12 Bravo Gaming.
12, what's going on, buddy?
He says, good evening, bud. How are you?
I'm all right. Okay. I'm just putting the new leaf springs in on my truck here. I'm just putting the new leaf springs in on my truck, boy.
Yeah, Ernak, I know that's why he's marrying me, because he hates me.
Okay.
Nikita says, DJ, don't you need another spacer on top? Why is there so much thread sticking out the other side, says Lieutenant Jen Zombie.
There is a spacer on the top already. And yeah, these are the bolts that are designed for this, I guess. There's supposed to be a lot of space down there.
12 Bravo, I'm good, just getting settled here in my new job and settled here in Chicago.
You're in the Windy City, man?
Man, I love Chicago.
Ew.
Why?
Yeah.
Have you ever been?
Yes.
Oh.
So what I did, guys, here, let me take you guys over here. On this side, I put the shock mount perch on because the shock mount, that's where the bottom of the shock goes, and if you look up where that hole is pointing, that's the top. This is what we put in at the start of the stream. Well, start of the truck stream. Now, I just got to get one more bolt in there and then we're good to go.
Jared Martin, good evening, EJ. Just got home from my graduation. Finally have a BS in aeronautical engineering. Finally an aerospace engineer.
Dude,
That's
you are more of an
awesome.
engineer than me at this point, man. Good for you. That's awesome, man. I'm freaking proud of you. That's freaking cool for what it's worth. Now go forth and make rockets, my dude.
Go forth and thrust. Wait, what?
Go forth and thrust.
Is that leaf sticker easy to peel?
No.
Jared says, thanks, guys. Been a long time coming.
Yeah, it's not. That one's not going to go. I'll just leave it. It'll come off with time.
May the rocket science be with you. And also with you, Phoenix. Go forth and thrust. That one's going in the anals for sure. Wait, what? I didn't pronounce that correctly.
That one's going in the what?
Nothing, never mind.
What the hell did you just say?
It's supposed to be annals or something, and I read.
What?
That's a bad word to put there. How is that word pronounced?
You just said that. Annals.
Annals?
Annals. Not anal. Is there something you're trying to tell me here?
No.
What the heck? I don't understand.
You knew what I meant.
No, I didn't.
I was just reading chat. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so loud, chat. What?
You said annals of history. That's pretty funny. Yeah, as to why the threads are so long in these U-bolts, I'm not 100% sure. I just noticed that every single U-bolt thread is super freaking long. My guess is that this U-bolt has multiple applications, to change the subject just a little bit.
by the neighbors right now. Why are they screaming about anal in their garage at 10 p.m.?
You know what? They'd probably find it funny.
I know.
Probably be like, all right. So what I'm doing is just getting these all finger tight. I'm making sure they're not cross-threaded or anything.
Is that U-bolt gonna have potential to drag?
No, not even close. How high the U-bolt in the suspension is right now is about how high it's going to be off the ground. Yeah, this thing's a good. I'm not going to say it's a foot off the ground, but it's about like maybe 8 inches, so about 20 centimeters off the ground. It ain't going nowhere.
Ah,
dude.
crap! Someone clipped it.
Yes. Thank you, Chad.
Why would Chet do me like this? Wait.
No comment.
Just stop.
All right.
I'm not even doing it on purpose. Cry, Lonnie.
What'd she say?
We don't have to. We just let you do it to yours. Damn it, now I'm doing it. It's too easy.
Krylani, she's part of the lesbian society, you know.
That's not what I said.
It is, though.
It's not. This stream is spiraling downwards. Narius Wolf is raiding with a party of 5. I'll save you the trouble. Just turn around and leave. This stream isn't worth it. Hi, Raiders.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing, man. All right, ratchet noise time. Oh, no. The threads are too long. Oh, no. We must go deeper. Crap. Well, we can get them started, at least.
Why you do? Hi, Novus. Novus, I haven't pog champed you in a while. It's not the same anymore, though.
Jesus. Okay, more
Chat.
ratchet noise.
Feels bad, man. It's not the same. That's what I'm saying. It's not the same. Chat, if you like EJ's Electric Ratchet, you can get one for yourself, and we get a whole $2 if you do it. Thanks.
These bolts are a little bit longer than the ones, I mean, they're not longer than the ones that are stock, but I'm just trying to get these things nice and snug.
Oh no, the ratchet's $70, but we get $2 of the 70. Actually, it might be more expensive now. It's $89. It's $90 right now. So we probably get like $250.
What if we got 350?
Oh no, we don't get the $350.
Damn Loch Ness monster.
Let me go check our affiliate thing. You said that avocado thing, and now I can't get Bo Burnham out of my head.
What?
An avocado.
Are you talking about white women Instagram?
Yeah.
An avocado. Tiny pumpkins.
Fuzzy, comfy socks. But what will you do with my $350 if I make this purchase?
I'll
Probably
spend
get,
it on truck parts.
or donkeys, honestly.
More donkeys. Nice.
Do these bolts need a specific tension?
Yes, they do. But there's a little bit of an issue here.
Nice, Facha. I'm glad you guys are using it. Give it to the Loch Ness Monster. An open window.
That's not good. I need a longer 7/8 socket. Okay.
I'll sock you.
No, you won't. That's domestic abuse.
You're right.
I don't know. Maybe I have a 7/8 impact that's longer than this, dude.
You need a crow's feet attachment to torque them?
I don't have standard deep sockets.
Wait, 12 Bravo, you're in Chicago, you see Dunkin' on every corner instead of Starbucks?
Yeah, baby.
That surprises me.
It's awesome. Chicago's awesome. Specialty tool for exactly this.
But you did the other side without having to do that. Oh, because the other side doesn't have the bits and bobs.
What other side?
The right side.
No. I haven't put the right side in yet, sweetheart.
Oh. So can you not do this anymore?
No, put the other side in.
Really, 12? I'm honestly surprised by that.
Yeah, these things need 70 or 50. No. I have to look. I don't know the torque spec.
Them nuts is too small. Get bigger nuts.
I'm trying, man. No, it's the bolt that's too long. It's not the nuts.
I've never had Caribou, but I've heard of it.
What's Caribou?
It's another coffee company.
Oh. Crap. Caribou's better than Dunkin'. 12, I know we're buddies and all, but also piss off.
Yeah, you could grinder wheel off part of the thread.
I don't want to do that.
What's wrong? Explain.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do this. I might have a metric socket that's close. I mean, I don't know what metric is close to 7/8.
Ooh, weather guy's trying to start fights in chat. Just about everything is better than Dunkin'. Their coffee is undrinkable. There, that's right, I said it.
Jeez, I wonder what it's like being wrong. Yeah, this is a 21 millimeter. Damn it. Nikita, what's the name of the thing? Crow's feet attachment. All right, let's.
I wonder if a hardware store would have it.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Amazon has it. Okay. I'm just checking the parts. I'm checking the parts store. Yeah, they have them. Cool. All right. Okay, that's no problem. I'll just get the other U-bolts in, and I'll torque these down later. So yeah, let's just get them in for now, on this side and the other, and just make sure that just get them tight, and we can torque them down in a second. I'll just go to the store and buy.
Comfy socks.
Go to the store and buy them tomorrow.
Is that before? Never mind. I'm not gonna
What's
say.
that?
Is that before or after you put out the patio furniture? Chet really wants you to cut the bolts, but I'm with you. Don't do it if you don't have to.
No. I can wait until tomorrow, guys. It's not a big deal. I just wanted the axle back in so we can... I got to go to the hardware store anyway because I have to fix some stuff with the brakes. In fact, you see this nut right here? This thing? That thing is caught by one thread. Literally one thread. The bolt is like literally a quarter away through it. I need to go get more of those anyway.
Oh, you're on the wrong scene.
What's that?
So somebody said you're on the wrong scene.
Oh, okay. Can you switch it to front cam?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
No, that's what I'm here for. Front cam.
Okay. Can you see?
I think they can.
Do you see my hand?
Yeah.
All right, see this thing right here? That nut right there is literally caught by maybe a half of a thread. It's not, like, see how I can put my finger in it? You should see the bolt coming out of that. And that right there, that nut, and then there's another one over here. Those are holding, that holds the caliper to the truck. And they're not even close to being, like, in.
The danger nut.
Yeah, I gotta take that nut off, and I gotta find longer bolts. But that's a project that I was gonna work on over the weekend, and then report my findings next week. So these aren't going anywhere; they're torqued, so it should be okay. Let's go over around to the other side, dudes, and we'll plug in over there.
Yeah, Spoon, I like the wood bed too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fleet sides are cooler.
Can we see the punch board, maybe?
The what?
I think they're asking about your checklist.
Oh, yeah. Let me put this all together, dudes, and then I'll show you the checklist. Checklist.
It's a nice looking bed. A shame it's in a Ford.
Ford. Yeah. I think you're just jealous because you don't have one like this. You're just jelly, son.
You know what? I bet you this Ford would support Apple Play.
What?
GM is taking Apple Play out of their cars.
What?
Yeah.
Are they nuts?
Yep.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Cutting U-bolts is standard practice. Yeah.
Oh, they're removing Android Auto too. Oh, that's great. Because they're just gonna use their own crap. Yeah, that's how that should work.
Is GM stupid? Oh my god, I love it. I love it. You're gonna have like your own GM app for playing your own music.
Yep.
God, they are out of touch, and it's funny as hell. Oh, I love it. At least I don't like a company like that, because, gosh, are they stupid.
You swear you just read the opposite weather guy? I saw Ford saying they weren't going to do that and that they had already lost that battle.
That's a rhetorical question, and you know it. Dude, at least Ford makes cars that people want, Spoon. That's my thing with Chevy. Ford, you know, like you go down the street, you know, ask people, hey, do you know any cars that are Fords? People say, oh, Focus, Fusion, Fiesta, F-150. These are actually cars that people buy. GM is really good at making rental cars. Oh, my Chevy Malibu.
Spoon says, I promise you, EJ, I hate modern day GM.
Okay, good. Well, I hate modern day GM too.
Oh, it's
Basically,
in.
any GM post 2005 I can't stand.
Is it only in the EVs though, or is it all the cars now that they're taking it out?
Don't know.
I just think that's silly. Why, like, I have a perfectly good phone. The article was EVs only. Okay.
Dude, if I was a modern auto manufacturer, you know what I'd do? I'd make a car with no freaking radio to save money. Who the frick listens to the radio in the car nowadays? You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, because they use their phones.
Bingo. Why in God's name would you put a radio in your car? But then again, cars nowadays is all infotainment, quirks and features.
Google is building them an OS to run in the car, to run the in-car head unit on EVs. Interesting.
Who is?
Google.
Google is making GMs.
Yeah.
Microsoft made Fords, so.
Yeah, Ford won't drop Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, let me plug in my phone. Facha says he didn't put the mount in.
Thank you.
Miller was saying that the demand for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto was evidence that customers are unhappy with existing infotainment systems in vehicles and thinks they can do better.
So their solution is that we can do tech better than a tech company.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll believe that when I see it. Thank you, Facha, by the way.
It would have been comedy gold to not tell him.
Sorry, I got a little affected by proxy of GM stupidity.
You know what? You know what that is, chat? That is Apple working with Ford to improve the Ford CarPlay experience. That is GM's response. We're going to work with Google to create our own. Because I do remember Apple, like, I remember seeing mock-ups of what Apple wants to do in cars in, like, the next 5 years. And it's really cool. But all systems, you can do that if you just work with Google.
Yeah, I think that's what I mean. That's why it's so funny to me, because dude, the tech companies will work with whomever.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be wise as an auto manufacturer to have like Google, Apple CarPlay, have everything. But no, we got to do it themselves. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about that, yeah, if they make one software that basically deals with everything, that's not a bad way of doing it, I suppose. But also,
here's my question. How is my GM car going to know about my Spotify subscription? I'm gonna have to put all that information in. My phone, I can just plug it in right now.
I know. That's why I love GM. They're really stupid. You keep making mistakes. It's fine. It's almost like you went bankrupt before for making stupid mistakes, and then the taxpayer had to bail you out. Funny how that works.
Is my mic better now, chat? Is it doing better? Did I fix it? I restarted it. Better? Alright. GM doesn't want to make an interoperability projection style system like Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. They're trying to make a native infotainment system that's somehow better than using your own apps to do the things you want. That's what I'm saying, Buck.
Sounds like bloatware to me.
Yeah. And you could say, what does this have to... So Caveman said, I guess I'm a dinosaur. What does any of that have to do with going from point A to point B, preferably without destroying anything along the way? Because you have to figure out how to differentiate your car. Like, really, what's the difference between a Fusion and a Malibu to an average consumer?
One's not a piece of junk.
Well, I'm saying to an average consumer. Well, if you tell me one has CarPlay and the other one doesn't, I'm probably going to opt for the one with CarPlay, at least at this point. Yeah, sounds like an exec tier decision. Exactly. To be fair, CarPlay sucks, but I'm sure it's better than what they will come up with. I don't hate CarPlay. I use it all the time.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with CarPlay. My thing is that I think Ford has a better sat nav than CarPlay does.
Really?
Yeah, I think it does, and I don't like when Apple insists to use their sat nav. It's really annoying.
When you say sat nav,
So the map screen.
you don't have to. You can opt to use their Ford stuff. It's just that it auto, like if you
It
plug,
auto goes to it. Yeah. I don't like
yeah.
that.
But if you don't want it, you just don't plug your phone in.
Yeah, but what if we're on a long road trip and you need to charge your phone?
I mean, we figure it out.
I might be speaking from experience. Just saying. We'll get these things on as far as we can.
Relevant. Let me see. Yep, New Leaf Springs Godzilla. Yeah, I mean, I use Apple Maps because it's the thing that comes on my phone, and so it's the one I use automatically. But I know people have had problems with it, and I know I have issues around Logan because the roads are spaghetti and it never knows where I am. But I don't know.
Okay, dudes. All right, well, there we go.
How's that chemo? I want an electric ratchet. Well, you're in luck. Here's a link to it. He loves it. Wait,
Yeah.
I gotta get the link.
It's super
I
useful.
lost the link.
If you're moving something up a long thread like this, very, very useful.
1 second. I'm getting the link. I'm doing it. I'm getting the
She's
link.
doing it, chat.
I'm doing it. None of you care anymore, but I'm doing it anyway. Why is Twitch being dumb? I'm trying to do it.
Do it harder. What's wrong with you?
There you go. If you buy one from that link, we get a whole $2. I care. Yeah, and a $10 coupon. And I'm helping you. That's what I'm saying, shoot posting.
I'm
She
just
did it, Poggers.
She did it, Reddit.
Hi, T-Man. Free overnight delivery. What a deal.
Wide Pepo.
Spoon says, what if we just take post 2005 GM and push it somewhere else?
You seen GM's logo, Spoon? That ain't happening.
Do I need one of those? I can't tell if I need one of those. Oh, you need one of those, weather guy. My dad used it to put chairs together and stuff, too. It's super handy. Oh, thanks, All Systems. He made a command.
Oh. See, that's why he has a sword, man.
Every dang time I drive south on 75, I see that ugly freaking logo.
Dude. I remember when they released it and I saw it on stream, bro. I don't know if you were there. Oh my god, I laughed really, really hard.
It single-handedly ruined the Detroit skyline for me.
It's pretty funny, man. It looks it's so bad. You know that like Doge meme that shows like the super muscular Doge and then it shows the super wimpy Doge? Old GM. New GM. Hey, guys, will you buy a car from us, please? It's like, okay.
Frig Newton subbed at tier 1. They've subbed for 5 months.
Who?
Frig Newton.
Oh, thanks, man.
Whose mic is dead? Is it my mic?
Mine is not dead. Must
No?
be you.
Okay. All Systems is a liar. It's fine. His stream muted for some reason. It reminds me of Intel's logo. I think that's what they're going for.
Look at how green we are.
All Systems, you're a liar and you must be punished. Not really. I appreciate it.
Okay, these are all snug. Moment of truth. Let's let the jack down and see if the axle falls. These are snug. They're not torqued just yet. I'll get a crow's foot or something tomorrow. I don't feel like cutting them right now.
We're not mad. We're just disappointed.
All right, here we go. Ready? Nice. It didn't move. Success!
I'm a genius!
I'm a genius! I'm a god! My only regret is that I'll never see myself perform live! There we go. Ow, my earballs. Sorry.
Get better earballs.
You got a problem? Turn off your station. Hey.
Sorry.
All right. Cool.
You're not my supervisor.
You're not my supervisor. You don't know me. You do know me. There. Look at it, chat. Look at it. You ever stared at it? Marvel at its beauty?
You know, I have a question.
It's what?
The exhaust is in.
Okay.
Why can't we start it now?
Spark plugs aren't hooked up?
Oh, that would be a problem. Why aren't the spark plugs hooked up?
Because I needed them out of the way to put the headers in.
You don't need them out of the way anymore.
I know. Look, you don't just start an engine that's been sitting here. You don't just start an engine that's been sitting for a couple of years. We have to prime it.
Okay.
You have to prime the motor. To do a bunch of things. I got to make sure that the oil gets up there and stuff. There's just a bunch of stuff that I want to do. And I'll be real with you, it's going to be pretty loud, at least for inside of the garage.
Spoon.
Engine shot? Question mark.
I don't understand. We just started it in 2020.
Yeah, and then all the oil drains out of the engine, goes down into the pan. You got to prime the thing first, or else you'll break it.
All right.
I promise you guys, this will run next week. We will start it next week. Once again, all truck streams next week. I got buddies. I got friends coming. We are going to finish everything. We'll finish all of it. We're close. We're in the home stretch here. I got to do that stuff with the brakes, but we're going to. I'm only streaming next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because other commitments. And when we're done with that, the truck should be done.
You jinxed it. It won't be done.
All right. Well, actually, now would be a good time to get the list. I'm a genius.
Oh, God!
You guys ever see that Bill Burr sketch? Man, did he call it or what? I'm a genius. All right.
I'm passing. So his buddies are coming to help him finish it in time for his wedding. Is there anyone else British and old enough to be getting off Wiedersehen vibes? What?
Shh.
What's off? What is that?
Auf Wiedersehen?
Yeah. What reference is he making?
Why? Why? Why are you doing that?
What is happening?
Why are you doing that, man? Don't do that to me.
What is he doing? I don't understand.
Why are you doing that?
What's happening? What's happening? Can you explain to me what's happening? I hate being out of loop. Auf Wiedersehen Pet. Oldest UK show made all the actors famous. Pet? Are you calling me pet? Or is that... It feels diminutive.
Diminutive isn't a word.
You knew what I meant, though.
What's demuning?
Demeaning. Are you demeaning me right now?
Diminutive. The annals of history.
Shut up!
The annals of history, boys. It's a perfectly crumulent word.
I think I almost kind of got this.
Yeah?
Almost, kind of. But when I think about it too hard, I don't got it anymore.
You got to do it with the flow of the music.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Here. Here. You gotta pretend you're drumming. You gotta hear the music, okay?
It's not gonna work. This is gonna be horrible. Why are you? It's already not working anymore.
No?
No.
I don't know what he plays up there. It's like bow. Prima just hit herself in the face with a stick when she was twirling it.
Shut up. You didn't need to tell them that. I got you passing.
AC/DC. Did you feel it? Did you feel the music?
Not really.
No?
I still feel like I can't twirl this and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but
Oh.
I'm kind of getting it.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I just need what I'm doing wrong. Like, you do it much higher up in your fingers, and I don't understand.
You can do it low on your fingers if you want. The hills are alive with the sound of
Like,
music.
if I try to do what you're doing, it just goes back and forth.
Watch slowly. Slowly. Firmly grasp it.
I must be stupid. I don't understand. Is it the weight? Is like, what am I missing?
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
See, I'm doing the same thing you're doing.
Firmly grasp it. Here, watch. I'll do it with the torque wrench. Ready? Slow motion with the torque wrench. You're sitting here doing this. You're sitting here doing that. You're missing the feel. You got to feel the music.
No, I just gotta.
You need to feel the music more. You're not feeling the music enough.
Oh, God. Okay, we can stop now. Get back. Go to your checklist.
You're not feeling the music enough, Bree. You got to feel. Here, I'll demonstrate again, okay?
Yes, Brimo's in the corner. Like, the weight isn't right.
Huh?
Like, I can't get the weight right.
get French. Luke, oofta.
All right, can we go back to the truck now?
Yeah. Did you put Primo in the corner? No one puts Primo in the corner.
Primo puts Primo.
Primo puts Primo in the corner. Teacher, I don't know what else there is to teach. It's just twirling a drumstick. I'm serious, you got to feel the music. I didn't try to learn this. I was just playing one day and I just did it. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
I'm dead serious. I was just like, I was drumming something and I was super into it and I was just like, yeah! And then I just knew how to do it. I'm not even kidding. That's how that happened.
Go back to the truck.
What?
Go back to truck.
It's almost done. What'd you do?
Nothing.
All right.
It's not my fault. You can't. Not my Oh, you ain't no friend of mine. You don't know that song? I do.
Yeah. Freddie.
EJ's a bass player in Denny's Grand Slam video.
Okay. All right, let's get the checklist out. Oh, you ain't no friend of mine. Ain't no friend of mine. Oh, camera came unplugged. The power, though, so we're good. All right.
What the fuck?
Stop swearing.
No, I almost had it for a second.
All right, so where are we at? Front brake lines we still got to do. I still got to weld up some motor mounts. I did that. Paint the bare metal on the frame. We can cross something off, boys. All right. Front leaf spring perch. That's done. Nice. Transmission linkage. Still got to do that. Front suspension bushings. Oh, baby. Passenger side floor. Passenger door alignment. Passenger fender alignment. Hood alignment. Driver door alignment. Driver fender alignment. Front clip alignment. Yep, we got to do that. Passenger door windows. Passenger cab corner. All right, what else do we got? Front brakes. We got to do that one. Front wheel bearings. We can do that soon. The kingpins are fine, so we can cross that one off. Neutral safety switch wiring. We got to finish that. Cab insulation. Radio wiring. Tack wiring. Clean up the dash harness. That's a big one. Cigarette lighter. Fix the cigarette lighter. Floor vents linkages. The glove box. Headliner dome light. Driver door window vent. 41. Seat belt. All right, that's where I'm at, dudes. There's your master list.
Do you have to buy a seatbelt or?
No, we should be able to put it in. Fuzzy Dice already has those. Where's the make deferred go fast option? We're just getting a good baseline, dude. Just a good baseline.
So half the things on your list are alignments. They're not have-to-haves. They're nice-to-haves, right?
Holes in the floor.
Well, yeah, the holes in the floor are have-to-haves, but the alignments you don't. The alignments we can live without.
Airbag? No airbags. We die like real men. Play something Van Halen or Roxanne by the Police. I can't play like Sting, dude.
Oh yeah, you should put the
Stop
caliper.
Front. What?
Caliper nuts on there.
What is that, geek? 42. Stop the front from falling off. Oh no, here. Here, let me write this out. Caliper nuts.
Geek, no reason. What kind of deli meats do you like?
There we go. Fix the caliper nuts. Done. That's what that says, right? I don't know. I can't write good. See, busted nose. Yeah, busted nose. Woohoo, I made the list. Well, that already is true, so we should cross it off. But you know what? I'm not crossing it off.
Shoot posting, we haven't had it that long. My dad got it for him for Christmas. If it's totally up to you.
Where's the Laugh at GM logo? That's it. It's literally that. It's lowercase. It's lowercase Helvetica. You freaking basic bitch car company. Yeah, that's right, Mason. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got it. You forgot the line. Yeah, no, the old logo was like. You know, it was like that. New one's like, hey guys, we're still relevant. Please buy our cars. Hey guys, did you know that we made more EVs than anyone else? What, Tesla? Who is that?
Geek, what are your favorite meats?
Why are you asking him about meats?
I don't know anything of. Okay, cool. Meat good.
Yeah. The front brake lines we got to do. What do you think, Geek? You see anything on this list that's crazy? Also, how good are you at welding? Arby's, they have the meats. Yeah, cold human meat. You guys hear about that? There's an Arby's in like Illinois or something. They found a dead body in the freezer.
That's awkward.
Whoa.
But it's not the one we stopped in New York.
No, yeah, no. They have all kinds of meat. I'm no master, but I can make it work. Good. Yeah. So that's the list, dudes. Arby's, where RimWorld comes to life. It was in Louisiana? Oh, yeah, Fighting Falcon. That makes more sense. Are you telling me to bring your welding gloves? I have welding gloves here, but if you don't like the feel of another man's welding glove on your hand, you should probably bring them with you. Oh, you ain't no friend of mine. Oh.
What?
Now that I hit this.
Oh.
Yeah, T-Man, yeah. Oh, if I could slip in your gloves, I'm all about it.
Do you have the necessary accoutrement needed to weld?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Moses said that passing, yeah. All right, I'm putting my damn old torque wrench away for now. I tell you what, boy, you take care of your wrench will take care of you.
I feel like I need an ID to view this conversation.
They don't got to know about it, Mason. It could be our conversation. EJ makes checklists now? Oh God, is that ironic or what? Whoa. Novus, you're not wrong. This one is, yeah, it's okay. This one's from 2020. You're right. It's so bad. Veronica, I thank you for beating the snot out of me. It's okay, Patrick. He's wearing sandals. So, Geek, another question. You think I can get this done you think we can get this done in 3 days? Out of that list, I would say the highlights are 5, 6, 27, and 28. Front brake lines, motor mounts, the front brake bolts, and the front wheel bearings. Yeah, I agree. Dude, I'll be honest with you. You're gonna, I'll show you behind the dash, and you're gonna puke. Like, let's just get that out of the way. It's a freaking rat's nest under there. He almost said underwear. It's a rat's nest there too. Wait, what? All right, moving on. So yeah, the brake stuff shouldn't be too hard. Be good to have somebody else to bleed that knows what they're doing. Primo looked at me like, what? The neutral safety switch, that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but that's no problem. I have the insulated materials. It's not Dynamat, but I have it. It's a rubber liner, but we have it. Item 43, buy a Chevy.
No.
No.
For multiple reasons.
Well, it depends. I'll buy a pre-2005 Chevy. Any pre-2005 Chevy is fine. It's 2005 where GM decided to be really dumb.
Okay.
Check Dixie horn. Oh, yeah. I don't think that'll go over too well in Massachusetts, man. And it's a Ford. It's not a Dodge. Looking forward to the truck streams next week. Yeah, I mean, Geek, a lot of this is just alignment and stuff. I already have the passenger door pretty much aligned. It's pretty close, so, I mean, it opens, but
I really wouldn't worry.
I got to do the striker on it. Yeah, you do need to worry. You don't want the door flying off or coming open.
Okay, but
Nothing dumb about a C8. C8's probably the only shining thing about GM right now. You can have my '04 Chevy with its blown transmission. Yeah, I will, Spoon. I'll take your '04 Chevy. How much? Or is it free? If it's free, I'll take it right now. I'll take it right now. Spend $20 to put another 4L60E in it, and then I have a nice running truck that's pre-Chevy moronness.
Because what you need is another running truck.
I do. You just hit yourself in the face with a drumstick again. Yeah, there you go, Geek. Yep.
That's what I've been saying, geek!
And have you seen me working on any of the alignments?
No, you're right. Yes, I did. I saw you aligning the door the other day.
Because I couldn't work on anything else because the paint was drying, lady. At least you're a pre-Chevy moron. Yeah, there you go. Knock, knock. Frying pan. Yeah. Guys, Chevy was the most based car company of all time until 2005 when they decided that they were going to cheap out on stuff. 2005 is when they started cheaping out on stuff and they went bankrupt 3 years later. Funny how that works. They went bankrupt 3 years later, and then all their subcontractors, like people that made axles for them, also went bankrupt. That touch a nerve?
Maybe a little one.
Yeah, I know. There's a reason why I don't like their incompetency. 2012 1500 isn't that bad? Now about a Toyota truck. Stop trying to make Toyota part of this. You're not part of this. Go away.
Geek is my hero.
Get it running, get it safely driving, get it wetting spec. Once that stuff is done, then start chipping away at the other stuff. No, I would like to add that this is the master list, and I've been basically doing that.
I know. I know you have. I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
Yeah, you are.
I just want it to work.
We'll have it running by next week. We'll be
Okay.
able to drive it out of here.
All right. I'm just project managing, okay?
Yeah, I know. You're good at that, and that's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, Geek, the motor mount welding is not bad. I have a cross member that goes through, and then I have ends on the sides that the cross member, the ends are welded, and it's a plate with a pipe against it, and the motor mount cross member goes in, and we just need to zap it to the edge, dude. It's not that's easy. You're doing it wrong. Okay. I just want this thing running so I can drive it. I just want to drive it. I just want to drive it around. I have not driven it in 10 years. I'm so sick of this. If I had known that this would happen like this, I would never have touched it. The lower left corner, Cam, view is frozen, I think. All right. Cool. So I'll get those crow's foot wrenches and I'll torque the suspension down. And then we got to go get hardware for this tomorrow. And yeah, I'll knock out a couple more things. I'll repack the wheel bearings. Geek, the wheel bearings are fine. They just need to be repacked because they've been sitting for 10 years. And then yeah, the brake lines. We gotta make new brake lines. Brake lines, ew. Yeah, that, and when we were working on this, I think I saw something dripping back here, which is not good. Yep. Rear brake lines are leaking. The ones that I just put in, so that's good. Probably just not tight enough, that's all. Easy fix. The wheel seals, eh?
I think I'm kind of doing it.
Yeah, you're getting there.
And then I tell you and you look and I stop doing it. I don't know. Why are you bragging in front of me?
I'm not bragging, I'm showing you. If I was bragging, I'd say, look. Look what you can't do. Seriously, Spoon, I'll buy your truck. Where is it? I know people that are very close to you.
Don't let him do it.
Spoon, if you're just going to give it to me, okay? You're just going to give that thing. I mean, if you're just going to hand it over, I will take it off your hands. Gonna cry? Fix a truck, maybe? I said that before I saw it in chat 95. You can't have it. I love it too much. All right. Damn. All right, dudes.
Spoon, you ever been to Joe and Louie's?
Penalty box?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spoon, you ever been to the penalty box? I think he's answered this before.
Yeah.
Sprunk.
Yeah, I love their wing. Nice.
Besides, you'd probably say it's not a real truck since it's an Avalanche. Oh, it's an Avalanche? Never mind. I don't want that. You can have that. That's fine. Enjoy your crappy Chevy with its blown transmission.
He said, "Shut up, lol." You want a ridgeline?
What?
That's what Busted Nut just said. You want a ridgeline?
No. No, I do not. I don't want a ridgeline at all. This is a ridgeline-free zone, okay?
My dad had a Sierra for the longest time. That's what we had the camper on.
GMC Sierra?
Yeah.
That's a nice truck. The Bronco's better.
Yeah.
What is that? It has G80 410 rear gears. Are you sure you still don't want it? Yeah, I have a truck with 410s already. So why is it you don't talk about Toyotas? We're talking about American trucks here, or American brand trucks. Don't see? Import guys always do that. We're talking about Ford, Chevy, and Dodge here, boy. And then people are like, well, what about Toyota? Yeah, what about Toyota? No, Toyota makes a good truck. They always have. They seriously always. They've never made a bad truck except for some Tacomas from the early 2000s that like to. The slang term for a Tacoma is a taco. Well, let's just say the frame tacos. Yeah, good times. So, yeah, Ryan, I have a Hilux box, a Hilux power steering box in this from a 1985 Hilux. Yeah, because I wanted power steering. Turns out the Toyota box, if you turn it on its side, works perfectly in this truck. Yeah, for power steering. The geometry matches. So this truck is a truck from the 50s when Ford didn't offer power steering, and it has power steering. Because it has a Hilux part in it, that's like plus 30 to durability. Easily plus 30 to durability. Like, that's how I look at it. It's got to be durable. Like on top of base Ford durability, which is pretty damn good, it's got some Toyota durability added on top of it. So she's a durable truck. Yeah, you didn't know that, Philip? Yeah, Tacomas, water basically gets right between the cab and the bed, and it doesn't drain right, and it literally rots the frame from the top. So one day you'll step on the brakes and the back end will come up. Look it up. Tacoing the frame.
That's not good.
Yeah, for those cars.
You don't want truck to do
No,
that.
that's the only bad Toyota truck I know of. Literally, and then they had some problems with the motors in like those first gen V6s that they did when they switched to V6s. They were okay, and then they fixed all the problems. They don't make a bad truck. I mean, to be fair, neither has Ford. Ford has never made a bad truck. All their trucks are good. Well, there was the Bronco too. We don't talk about that. It tacoed when it should have French fried. Gonna have a bad time. Check out the Cars and Motorsports channel. This isn't a stupid picture of your truck, is it? Oh, dude, no way. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, boy. All four wheels off the ground. Yeah. Nice. Nice, dude. Nice. That's awesome. You have a Dodge dual cab long bed. Nice, nice. Yeah, those are good. Dodge early Dodge trucks from like the 70s are good. The ones in the 80s, electrical. Actually, like late 70s, early 80s, electrical. The electrical system is so complicated for a freaking truck, for a truck of the time. They had that pretty much fixed by the mid 90s. But yeah, Dodges like to catch on fire. It's kind of funny, actually. All right, you ready to pack it up?
I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready. Axle's back in. Just got to torque those things, and we're good.
Cool.
All right. Let me unplug the cameras. It has a Cummins, Wazzy? Yeah, you can't lose with a Cummins, man. Oh, you ain't no friend of mine.
Well,
You got to get yourself an off-road vehicle and bring it up this way sometime. I want to put a front axle in the 97. Make it 4x4. That would be nice, boy. Let me let's just take I want to take a look at this axle one more time. Yeah, this came out okay. It came out nice.
very nice.
Very nice. I like you, my wife. The frickin' drop ceiling wire. That came out wicked nice. Nice.
Could you use that drop ceiling wire? Or no, you need special nuts to do what Aqualux was saying.
We don't need to. We don't need to worry about that. I had a Mercedes technician come in and say it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Sawyer, you remember Sawyer?
Yeah.
The one that gives you pecans?
Yes.
Yeah. He said it was fine.
Okay.
I believe him.
I was hoping it was Toto, but no dice.
Why would Toto Wolf be watching this stream?
Why wouldn't Toto Wolf be watching this stream?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, we really like the stream here. We like what you're doing. You're fired, by the way. Valtteri, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we made Lewis win. I'm sorry we made Lewis win. I'm sorry we let him pass you on purpose so we could do what's right for the team. I'm sorry, Valtteri. I'll make it up for you. It's good for the team. Oh, you're fired, by the way.
No, EJ, no.
Sorry we didn't give you the stream of a champion. He said that. He said, bro, what the hell's the matter with you? By the way, you're fired. All right. Stand by for a garage loss of signal as expected. He did say that, didn't he? It's good for the team, Valtteri. Why are you here? You got a lot of balls showing your face around here, you putz.
What did RV do?
Nothing.
Like, why are we mad at RV?
All right. So that's going to do it. I'm happy we got the axle back in, dudes. We're slowly making progress. So remember, next week, we're going to thrash on the truck. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is the only days I'm streaming next week. We do have GTA streams tomorrow. Hopefully you find yourself in the 59 at the penalty box sometime this summer. It would be a shame if I had to drive over and see it. Yeah, dude. Yeah. RB, what's this?
It was a beautiful morning in Los Santos. Freight was just finishing a run when he noticed a brown streak, who Freight could see was on the verge of an existential crisis. "Are you feeling well?" asked Freight. "I can't complain," said Brown Streak, but he said it unconvincingly. Freight wanted... It was a beautiful morning in Los Santos. Freight was just finishing a run when he noticed a brown streak, who Freight could see was on the verge of an existential crisis. "Are you feeling well?" asked Freight. "I can't complain," said Brown Streak, but he said it unconvincingly. Freight wanted to cheer his friend up. Freight wanted to cheer his friend up, and eventually Brown Streak spoke up. "I love my branch line," he said, "but I can't help but wonder what's beyond the blockade that stops us from entering Las Venturas." Freight tended to the little brown streak and said that sometimes the best travels are those we can only dream about. But Brown Streak wasn't listening. He was too busy thinking about how he was going to charge through that blockade the moment an opportunity arose. Later that day, Brown Streak was getting ready for his usual run, where he'd deliver cargo like half a mile down the line, because none of the map was unlocked yet. He was just about to start when he felt something fall onto him. Ah! He looked back. It was one of the local gang members. Ow! And another. Ah! And another. One of the gang members ran to the front of Brown Streak and kindly asked him to drive as fast as he could. "Can you do that for me?" he asked politely. "Oh, yes," said Brown Streak, while somehow making eye contact. And just then, a motorbike pulled up alongside Brown Streak, and CJ the driver let out a sigh, as if to say this wasn't the first time he'd done this today. Brown Streak raced away like never before, much to the annoyance of the chasers. But they didn't give up. "We've got to get those fools," said the heavier set one. "Follow that train." And the race was on. Presently, a Glendale was taking a break on the crossing while his driver was... Oh. Suddenly, everyone began to fire their weapons. Bang, bang, daka, 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 bang, 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 with the heavier set one not hitting anything whatsoever. One of the gang members slipped and was clinging on desperately to Brown Streak. At last they had a perfect aim of one of the gang members when... That was Freight, who wasn't stopping to say hello. Brown Streak was tired. He wasn't used to high-speed chases and bikes shooting at him. He had begun to give up all hope, when suddenly, just around the corner, his luck started to change. There was a barrier blocking the other track. "Take the high road on the right," said the heavy-set fellow. They managed to dodge the barrier just in time. "Look, that fizzling firebox is out! CJ, the train!" he yelled, as an oncoming train came from the other side in a hurry. Brown Streak could see Las Venturas. It was far away in the distance, but to Brown Streak it looked closer than ever. The gang members mustn't have known about the blockade on Frederick Bridge, and when they found out that their path was blocked, they had horror on their faces. But Brown Streak wasn't ready to give up on his dreams. I'm gonna ice these fools, man, said the heavy-set fellow. You've done it! Hooray! Cheered the gang members. Brownstreak's face was a little sore, but as he chuffed away to a new adventure, he couldn't be any happier. CJ and the heavy-set fellow weren't allowed on the other island and slowed to a halt. But they were still determined. We'll try again tomorrow, said the heavy-set fellow. After all you have to do is follow the damn train, CJ.
I'm gonna leave now. I'll see you guys tomorrow for GTA and Starlink launch, okay? I'm gonna leave now. I'll see you guys later. Good night.